Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. Right? So this Sudoku has been constructed by Boom, and I really thank the author for giving us an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. Now this Sudoku is the debut Sudoku of the author. This is the first classic Sudoku the author has ever constructed, and I know it has to be a really good Sudoku, a really beautiful Sudoku. So one of my testers have already solved it and it's a really an excellent one. So let's see if we are able to crack this Sudoku easily. And I would highly recommend you to subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming on to this Sudoku. So this is nothing but a classic Sudoku. You have to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition. Right? So we'll start solving this Sudoku. Just mark the pencil marks here because there are only 4 digits remaining. So 1, 2, 5 and 9. We cannot have 2 and 9 here. 1 here, 9 here and 9 here. Oh, so 9 doesn't okay, 9 is not there in these 3 places. This has to be a 9. That gives you this as 9. Wow. That gives you this as 9 and this as 9. And then we have only one more place for the 9 to go. That was nice. We have placed all the 9s here already. That was an easy start here. A nice one. And now I see that these two cells would have to be 1 and 5. I'll use the corner center pencil marks wherever required and corner pencil marks wherever required actually. This is 1, 5 and 7. So no corner pencil marks required for now. Oh, 4 here and here will give you a 4 here. So can all the 4 be placed? Yeah, you get a 4 here. You get a 4 here. Wow. That's nice. And you get a 4 here. I think so we have placed all the 4s as well. That's nice. And these two cells would have to be 5 and 8. That's awesome. This okay. Let's see. These 3 cells would have to be 1, 2 and 5. Right. So 1 cannot be here. And these 3 cells also would have to be 1, 2 and 5. You already have a 2 here. So this would have to be a 1 and 5 only. Okay. Anything else we are missing? For the basic, let's see. Oh, 1 here and here will give you a 1 here. I could have seen that earlier. Should have seen that. 7 here and here will give you a 7 here. That gives you 7 in one of these two cells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Right? 6, 5, 7 and 8. Okay, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so all the 4 digits come here. 1, 5, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3 and 5. Here you can still get 1, 5, 7 and 8. This has to be 5, 7, 8 and 1, 5, 7 and 8. So I see that we get a 5, 7, 8 triplet here. That's nice. So that eliminates 5 from this cell. You'll have to have a 2, 3 pair here, hidden pair. Okay. 5, 6, 7 and 8, right? 8, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 7 and 8. Here I see is 1, 2, 3 and 5. So 2 and 5 and 1, 2, 3 and 5. Okay, nothing much here. I suspect seeing the design of this Sudoku there has to be some X-wing or swordfish only because I see a 5, 8 here and 5 here, but this 5 is extra for now. Right, if you eliminate this 5 you get an X-wing here of 5. Okay. Oh, you have an swordfish of 5 here. That's nice. That is nice. Oh, you have a swordfish of 5. That's nice. That's actually nice. I got the start logic of, I mean to say the continuation in the Sudoku. So, what is an swordfish? So, swordfish is nothing but actually it's an extension of an X-wing. X-wing techniques is nothing but when you have a candidate possibility of a candidate in 2 columns within 2 rows. So, for example, just assume you didn't have this as a 5. It was just 1 and 2, right? There is no 5 here. Just assume there is no 5 here. So 5 in this column would have to be in only these 2 cells, and 5 in this column would have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? So what happens here is that in this column 5 has to be in one of these 2 cells. So if you have a 5 here, in this column 5 would have to be here, and if you have a 5 here, in this column 5 would have to be here. So whatever be the case, these 2 rows is already occupied with a candidate of 5 in these 2 cells, in these 4 cells, right? So these 4 cells will take 2 5s here, and which means that none of these all other cells in that row will take any of the other 5s, right? So you can eliminate 5 from here if at all you didn't have a 5 here. So this swordfish is nothing but an extension of X-wing, right? So in this case you have 3 rows and 3 columns, right, instead of 2 rows and 2 columns. So which means that if you have a 5 here, you'll have a 5 here and a 5 here. So in these 3 rows 5 is already fulfilled. If you have a 5 here, you will have a 5 here and a 5 here. If you have a 5 here, you will have a 5 here and a 5 here. So whatever be the case, these 3 rows are already occupied by the 5s within these green cells. What an excellent start to this Sudoku. A really nice one. I would say one of the excellent debut Sudokus by the author. So which means that you can eliminate 5 from this cell. I will just write the pencil marks here as well and here. Maybe it would be helpful to just keep a track of wherever the 5s come. So 1 2 3 5 6 7 8, right? 3 5 6 7 3 5 7 and 8. Okay, so 2 5 6 7 and 8. 2 5 6 and 7. Oh, 2 5 6 and 7. 2 5 6 8. Okay, same way. 1 2 3 5 8. So 2 8 1 3 5. 1 2 3 5 and 8. Okay. Oh, I see here that in this row 3 would have to be in one of these 2 cells only. There is no 3 in any of these 3 cells. So you can eliminate 3 from here and maybe here as well. So 1 2 3 5 8. 2 8 3 1 and 5 only would have to be here. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. And now getting on with the swordfish here, we can eliminate 5. We can eliminate 5 from all these cells, right? We can eliminate 5. Okay, yeah, so 5 can be eliminated from these 2 cells, from these 2 cells, from this cell, from these 2 cells. Okay. Okay. Now what else? Is there anything else we are missing? Let's see. Let me write a pencil mark here as well. 1 2 3 5. Okay, that's too much. 1 2 3 5 7 and 8. 1 2 3 5 and 7. So 8 is already here. 5 cannot be here because of the swordfish. Okay. So 5 cannot be here as well, right? No, 5 can still be here. Okay, okay. So we have done with the swordfish now. Let's go with some other logic, maybe some vibing or something, because I saw a swordfish and I couldn't see anything else. So बाहर जाओ. Sorry. Okay. Oh, guys, I should have seen that earlier. An X-wing. I could have explained this easily with an X-wing, guys. That was really so dumb of me. There is an X-wing already there for the 1 year. If you see in this row, 1 will have to be in one of these 2 cells, and if you see in this row, 1 would have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? And which means that the same logic, what I have explained here is the same logic. 1 will either have to be in these 2 cells or in these 2 cells in these columns, right? and which means that, I'm sorry, I said rows earlier, so in these two columns, and which means that if you have a 1 year, you'll have a 1 year, and if you have a 1 year, you'll have a 1 year. So either gray cells will have to be 1 or the green cells will have to be 1, and which means that you can still eliminate 1 from all the other cells. Wow, that is awesome, guys. That is really awesome. You eliminate 1 from all of these cells. So yeah, you eliminate 1 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here. Now that is awesome. What an excellent Sudoku, guys. These kind of Sudokus are really fun to solve. Not very tough. And if you really are eager to learn such techniques, if you really want to learn such techniques, if you are really beginners in all these kind of techniques, right, X-wing, swordfish, Y-wing, then these Sudokus are a perfect practice Sudokus, I would say. And I see now that you get a naked single here, just a single 7 and a 3 here. Wow, that is awesome. That eliminates 7 from these cells, 7, oh sorry, 7 is eliminated from here, 3 and 7, right? So this becomes 6, this becomes 5, this becomes 1, 2, 5, 8. So 8 would have to be in one of these two cells. Okay, nothing much. I'll eliminate 5 from this cell. That gives you an 8 here, 7 here, and a 3 here. Right, 3 and 8, right? So 8 can be eliminated from this, and 6 can be also eliminated. So you get a 2 here, a 5 here, and a 7 here. Wow, that is awesome, guys. A 5 is eliminated from these two cells, right? 1 and 5. So 5 cannot be here. This would have to be 5. That gives you a 2 and an 8 here. And 2 gives you a 5 here. That gives you 1 and 3 here. Okay, 5 and 7 is eliminated from this cells. So this becomes 8. That becomes 6. And 6 and 8 are eliminated from these cells. So this becomes 5, 7. That gives you 2 and 8 here, right? So this becomes 2. That gives you 8. Wow, this is awesome, guys. I really love such Sudokus, and I actually construct these Sudokus for my Patreon page. And if you are really interested in having such Sudokus where you can learn a particular technique easily, I would highly recommend you to subscribe to my Patreon page. I will add the link in the description below. I will really be grateful. I will really appreciate if you could support me. And I actually send 45 Sudokus per month to all my patrons, right? So 20 regular classics in the sense you won't have any advanced logics in them, no advanced logic required, but still it will be really tough. You'll need to find hidden triplets, hidden quadruplets, hidden pairs, naked singles, everything, and that will surely take you a lot of time. That is a very good practice material if you really want to start solving Sudokus. And then next comes 20 variants, right? So 11 to 12 different genres or variants I would send, and a total of 20 Sudokus, right? So 20 classics, 20 variants, plus 5 advanced classics where you will require just one technique in each Sudoku to solve. So for example, in each Sudoku you will have only one Y-wing or one swordfish, and with the help of that you will be able to solve the Sudoku easily. So I send 45 Sudokus at a stretch, not at a stretch actually, every week. I will divide them into weeks, and I will send them so that it will be easy for solvers to solve, right? So if you are really interested in such kind of Sudokus, purely handcrafted, and all of these Sudokus are test solved by World Sudoku champion Tit Wang, right? So all of these Sudokus are test solved by him. And if you are really interested, I'll add the link in the description below for the Patreon page. I will really appreciate if you could support me in this matter, right? And now coming on to this Sudoku again. So you will have a 6 here, right? 1, 2 and 3, right? So 2 is eliminated from here. You get a 2 here. That gives you a 3 here. 2. Oh. One, 3 and 5, right? Oh, how did I mark that? Sorry. This is 1, 5, 1 and 3, right? So this is one. I forgot to mark this as a pencil mark here. Extremely sorry. That gives you a 3, 1, 2. I hope this is correct for now. I don't want to mess this Sudoku. 7 and a 5 here. Yeah, 2. Guys, come on. I messed up. I messed this Sudoku, guys. Come on. That was not supposed to happen. Let me go back a little and let's see where I have messed it up. Oh, I understood. This is not 2 and 8. Thank God. Thank God, guys. 8 and 6. This is 6. This is 8. Thank God. This was really bad to see that I messed up this Sudoku. I shouldn't have done that, because I saw that I had a 1-5 uniqueness trap here. Because the moment I wrote 2 here, I had 1-5 here and 1-5 here, and there was no way to actually solve that 1-5 pair of uniqueness, right? So I understood that you won't have a 2 here. I can directly write a 1 here. That's a way, actually a better way. But you got you can still have a 1 here. Oh, 1 was not here because of the X-wing. That's right. So this means you have a 2-3 pair here. That gives you a 1 here, a 5 here, a 1 here, a 2 here, a 3 here, a 2 here, a 3 here. Thank God. That was a very lucky chance for me to be saved by this uniqueness thing, and I messed up that Sudoku. But I really thank the author. I really thank the author for such a wonderful Sudoku. I really enjoyed solving this Sudoku, and it was a really good one. And you have a 1-3 pair cells left here, and with that we have completed this excellent gorgeous Sudoku by boom. So I hope you enjoyed this Sudoku. So if at all you are looking forward such Sudokus, variants, classics and advanced classics, just check out my Patreon page. And if at all you require just a sample of Sudokus, how am I going to send them every month? And if you really require some sample of how the quality is, you can just ping me personally, and I'll surely get back to you with the sample of a few Sudokus, and you can just have a look at them, right? So I hope you enjoyed this Sudoku. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.